1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. All 4 balls in a row. It's down to the old short game. Very straightforward up the green. No hazards to go over. So an opportunity for Logan to get to, well, stay level par really, because he doesn't have a stroke. Little bunt and a run and a chase. Go on, keep going. He's played this awfully well. What a chip shot that was. Styler, look at the eyes. The eyes give it away. Palate getting drier, lick of the lips. Again, a very flat shot, playing the right one. Running down the green, over the top of the hump, and down it comes. Equally brilliant, even more superb. That's inches away. Top shot from Styler. Hill, who's level at the minute. He's watched 2 go very, very close to the hole, and can he match them? Well, if this turns from left to right at the end, it's like watching Crown Green bowling. 3 superb chips. Surely you would think that Rogers is going to think, well, I'm going to be the one that misses out. It'll be me that makes a mess of this. But has he? Come on. Catches that last bit of downslope. And to be honest, it's been a short game clinic from the boys. That's quite extraordinary. I don't think 4 tour players could get closer than that. Now all that remains is to knock these tap-ins in. Par putt for Rogers to remain 2 under par and leading. Oh, he's crumbled a little bit of a crumble. What a pity. Beautiful chip and a poor putt. So he drops back to -1 and he can't bear to watch. Players taking it easy, trying to make sure that they get the ball exactly on the spot that they marked it, and Dave Hill's done that. Just a scratch of the nose, that's a sign that you're nervous. Playing poker and a chap scratches his nose, bet against him. Evidence there that the old tricks still true today, the old wives' tales. So Hill does not take advantage of a superb chip and drops a shot, now +1, 2 back. He'd be kicking himself. Well, he can, he's a footballer. 2 very short missed putts. Logan at level, if he makes this, is just 1 behind. Which he is. Nerves of steel. The 8 handicapper gives himself every opportunity up that final hole. 1 to go. And this surely is just a tap-in for Styler, who will be tied at the top. So a full day's play, 18 holes, a qualification process, you get into the top 4, and it will come down to 1 hole, which is the 18th here, to decide the champion of Yorkshire. So the final hole of the playoff after the break.
The perfect gentleman's playground. The perfect gentleman's playground.
Hollins Hall has been a superb host. This the denouement then. This is where we'll find out who's got the right stuff.
First on the tee, Michael Styler.
Just to add pressure, an announcement before you hit your tee shot. Styler on the up after that par at the last, remaining 1 under. Teeing it high to let it fly, that's the old adage. And a little fade. Did he start it down the left? He did. As it bounds its way off the right-hand side. Good tee shot. A quarter of the way there with a shot. They've all got a shot here. Paul Rogers was 2 under. Now he's 1 under. How will he respond? Again, fading it from left to right. It tends to kick right on this fairway, which it has.
Right.
And honours even with the 2 men at -1. So can Mark Logan storm the last? He's level par. He needs to make up at least 1 shot. And a very similar looking ball flight, tailing again towards the right. And it runs off into that, well, low cut of rough. It's absolutely fine there. Take a bucket of those, thank you very much. Last but not least, David Hill, who missed that tiddler on the 17th. Different shape, down the right and drawing the ball back. And they're all sort of following each other, drawn to each other. It's the pain of it all. There's William at the front, leading them all the merry dance. He's a compassionate man, William. They don't think so during the week, but in the end he's always there with a gentle word and a little hug. Logan first.
Go on, Logan. Go on, Logan.
And that's wonderfully well done. Gives himself a shot at it.
Yes.
Well, Michael Styler could be the man to beat. On the up after that excellent performance at the previous hole. Good tee shot, his second. And that is the pressure of the Trilby Tour. That's how much winning means to him. So much so, he could not come back with the goods when he needed it. That's a disaster. Hill's second at +1. He's got to believe for him that level par might get something. So a birdie with a shot. And it's on. It's game on. David Hill. Take a bow. Lots of local support for Bradford man. So this is a provisional for Michael Styler. Well, let's see if he can pick things up, because he's in pieces at the minute, and I tell you what, it's not getting any better. It's now getting worse and worse. I want my mummy. Somebody get me out of here. Rogers. He's had to watch all that and keep himself composed. That was a pretty good swing. Playing up to the green. And it is on the dance floor, a long way from the band, but he can hear the music.
Come on.
He's up for it though. Styler's 5th because they did not find his 2nd. Come on, please. Oh. That might be the last shot he ever hits. Ever. That's it. I'm not playing golf anymore. Shoulders are slumped. Nightmare. Paul Rogers strolling up to the green, and this is what he sees. Big William giving him a hug and saying, listen, not to be this time, well played. It's the emotion of it all, even dragging the big man down. To the business end, and Logan, who's here in 2, looking for a birdie net eagle. Giving it a smack. Turn. It's a very good putt. Very well played hole under the conditions. There will always be winners and losers, but the Trilby Tour, in the end, is always about finding a winner. Will it be Paul Rogers, who's done nothing wrong? Long birdie attempt. One of 2 men at 1 under. Styler's gone, we know that. Oh, and that's not his best approach work. He's worried. He's very worried. So close to winning this. Dave Hill, whose approach was sensational, could change everything with this if it goes in. Left to right, down the hill. Superb attempt. But he'll just miss out. But what an experience for Dave Hill. Make it through the final four. He'll be back for more. No question about that. They all come back, despite William's friendly words throughout the day. Tap in for Mark Logan. He also can be very proud of his attempt here. He's posted the score. He has to now wait and see if Paul Rogers can beat him by one shot if this goes in. Well, he knows that he's tied at the minute. This to win and become the champion of Yorkshire. Paul Rogers, one more good stroke with the putter. Outside the right, but he's got to hit it firmly. And that's what champions do. Look what it means to him. The champion of Yorkshire. 2013 Trilby Tour continues with pace.
That's 2 of the 8 2013 champions decided, and you can follow all the action every Monday night on Sky Sports. We've another 6 regional qualifiers to decide the final lineup in Durham, plus a pairs competition, the Trilby Twos, and the tension-filled match play event. Here's our new champion of Yorkshire, Paul Rogers.
Well, Paul, tell us, how did that feel?
Absolutely fantastic. After the second hole, I thought I'd blown it, but good shot on the third and got to putt and a win. So, fantastic.
How are you going to be celebrating?
I'm going straight to the 19th now, and I'm going to sink a few beers. Well-deserved beers, to be fair.
And Paul has another reason to celebrate as we vote his final putt on the 18th, our shot of the day. Well done, Paul, but that's enough good stuff. Let's get those rogues in the gallery, starting with Mark Aindow offering lots of effort and very little momentum on the 8th tee. Now here's mild-mannered Len Falk on the final green, managing to, well, really upset himself. Paul Brereton now demonstrating real determination to reach the reeds on the edge of the 16th, before trying to putt his ball right back into them on the same hole. There it goes. Next we'll find Eric Mills being what we describe in the home of golf as deeply unimpressive. Yorkshire's famous for mining, and this is Steve Atkinson trying to excavate, well, clumps of grass. He's actually trying to hit his ball, but it's still in there. And surely we wouldn't be heartless enough to show him fail for a third time, would we? Of course we would. Now the 16th proved tricky for many, but Jan Dulé demonstrates how to take full advantage of both wind and conditions to land a ball right in the trees. Alex Lowe on the 9th demonstrating that the shortest route between 2 points is straight across the green. It's a pity it didn't go that far in the fairway. Steve Atkinson again, this time straddling the fairway like a giant. It's just a pity he's a giant who's terrible at golf. And finally, here's Richard Hornby, falling victim to the rub of the green on the 18th, as his ball is still going. Still going. We should be hearing from William now about today's play, but that ball's still going. It's still going. Here's Will.
Hollins Hall is a fantastic venue for us. It's tight, it's compact, and the quality of the venue and the quality of the course speaks for itself. Big smiles on everyone's faces. Wonderful welcome from Yorkshire. Again, it's our 5th year winning Yorkshire now. Your thoughts and your heart's got to go out to Michael Styler for, he looked like I had a little bet on him on the last hole. I thought this is. And he looked strong, but it just all fell apart. That's what happens, and that's the Trilby Tour.
Congratulations again to the new champion of Yorkshire, Paul Rogers. We'll be seeing him again in the final at Rockcliffe Hall, but next week the Trilby Tour returns to the stunning links course at stunning Trevose to find the stunning champion of stunning Cornwall. In the meantime, if you'd like to learn more about the Trilby Tour, take a sneaky peek at our stunning website, www.williamhunttrilbytour.com, and we'll see you next time.
William Hunt Savile sponsors the Trilby Tour. The perfect gentleman's playground.